What's going on, guys? I hope all is well. My name is Rico. Welcome to the Righteous Money Mindset YouTube channel. I wanted to talk about the state of debt. Right now, America just crossed $1 trillion in consumer debt. And this is very huge because it lets us know a couple things. The first thing, it lets us know that Americans, as far as consumers, have little to no emergency savings. And that lets us know when times are tight or they need to make some big purchases or just make some purchases, instead of dipping into their savings to be able to help cover those purchases, they're using their credit cards and being able to use those cards to be able to take care of their daily expenses or those emergency situations. Number two, it lets us know that inflation is huge right now because inflation obviously takes away the buying power or diminishes the buying power of consumers because you have to just spend more. You have to be able to spend more money on those everyday things, which takes away more of your money. So that's playing a huge role as well. And number three, the interest rates. Interest rates have been rising up since the Federal Reserve has increased the rates in order to be able to combat inflation. And that's causing people to have higher debt because the credit card companies are charging higher interest, which increases your balances, and also it makes your payments higher. So that's having an impact as far as the debt rising to the level that it's at right now. So this is very bad, because I hate to see this because this could keep getting bigger because with the Federal Reserve, with the interest rates, we don't know how long they're going to keep interest rates high in order to combat inflation. So this may be this way maybe for the rest of the year, next year, we don't know. But we do know as of right now, the rates are high, so we are going to continue to have higher rates. And a couple things I wanted to share in order to, combat this inflation. Number one, have a budget. Have a budget. Focus on your needs, and you're always going to have wants. You're always going to have something that you want, which is okay because you do work and you do deserve to buy what you want to buy. But make sure that you have an overall holistic view of your finances to know if you can or can't afford something. If you can afford something, great. If you can't afford it, don't do it. But it's very important to be able to have a budget and to make sure that the four walls of your home are covered, meaning your rent, mortgage is paid, your bills are paid, you have transportation, and also that you have food, and then have a plan that you are paying your credit cards. You're paying them down to be able to get them smaller and smaller, because as you pay them down and get smaller, obviously you're going to have smaller payments and also smaller interest. So have a plan in that aspect. And number two, I want to talk about is making more money, because people may make good money, but what is going on is that the buying power is down because of inflation. Because you have people who are even making in the six figures who are in debt, who are in that bondage, and they are living check to check, and even on people with higher pay. So no matter what your pay scale is, lower income, lower, or even the six figures, or everyone needs a budget. I don't care if you are a millionaire. Everyone needs a tight budget. Everyone needs something to be able to, budget. But on that number two, you have to, if you're a person who, your buying power is down, you have to be able to think of ways to make money. That's going to be key because we are in a a capitalistic society. So that means that you do have the ability and you do have the right to be able to, make money, with your skills, with the knowledge that you have. So think of ways to capitalize off of that, because capitalism is not a bad word, it's not a bad thing. It's all about being an ethical capitalist. And think of ways that you can multiply your talents, multiply your gifts in order to make extra income, whether it's a service base skill, or whether you have like more of a product based skill. Either one could work, but it's all about making money. Because I saw someone put up something, a video is that stating that you don't need to make more money, but making more money can be useful if you are a person who is in debt, and you need to be able to mitigate that debt to be able to breathe. So everyone's situation is different. Someone may have higher income, but then maybe just making bad choices with the income. So maybe that person could be able to afford not making more money, but is making better decisions with their money to be able to get out of the hole that they have. But if you're a person who is making money and you feel like you're not, getting out of that hole, making more money makes sense to me, because you're able to dig out that hole faster and to create that breathing room. So it's very important that we get out of this debt, because you don't know what is coming. Even though the labor market looks strong, it looks, they pull up the jobs report and they pull up how the employment is good and that. But we don't know what's coming, with the rates, with the inflation. So it's very important to have a plan for yourself, have a plan for your family, and make sure that you put yourself in a good financial situation so you can be able to breathe and to be able to not worry and not be stressed. Because it's a Bible quote that states that the borrower is servant to the lender. And that's how it feels when you are in debt. It feels like you are a servant. It feels like, you can't breathe. So I just wanted to share this report with you guys, because I felt it's good to know what's going on in this world so we can stay abreast, and so we can make sure that by knowing the stuff, we can know what's going on and to position ourselves and our family for the future. So I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. I appreciate you guys for watching this video, and let me know in the comments what you are thinking about this situation. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.